Hello everybody, my name is Yohanes Septian Sinaga. So in this video, this. Uh, I'll explain about research methodology. So let's move to the point. So in the first, we have research paradigm, which research paradigm is the key of the researchers to perceive the research, and it is effective to the what instruments or methods will be used to collect data and the result in research as well. There are three types of research paradigm, which is positivism, interpretivism, and pragmatism. So in the positivism, it follows to the view that only factual knowledge gained by observation include measurement, and there are no provisions in human interest, and positivist people based on the fact and the data. Collecting data or sampling requires selected large numbers of data, which is quantitative research. So, and also it relies on the aspects of science, which is science is deterministic. Is that scientific approach is based on assumption that X causes Y under certain circumstances. And then science is mechanical, which is the mechanical nature of scientific approach can be explained in a way that researchers develop hypotheses to be proved or disproved. And then science uses method. Chosen methods are applied mechanically in order to operationalize theory or hypothesis. And lastly, science deals with empirism. In other words, science only deals with what can be seen or measured. So that's positivism. So let's move on to the interpretivism. Interpretivism based on the point of view of participants, and human interests are the main drives of the science. It aims to increase general understanding of the situation, and research conducted by interview and observation, which based on quantitative method. So lastly, pragmatism. In the pragmatism, it recognizes many different ways in interpreting the world, and research questions are the most important determinant of the research philosophy. It can be integrated more than one research approaches and strategies in the same study. So that's the pragmatism. So this is the method. Let's move on to the method. And the first method is quantitative research. In quantitative research is the process of collecting data based on numeric data, and it is practical to get to know first as kind of baseline. There are some characteristics of quantitative method, which is which are using numbers, is that the single most important feature of quantitative research is naturally uh, centered around numbers. As second, prior categorization. The use of numbers already dominates the data collection phase. the work required to specify the categories and values need to be done prior to the actual study. And the third, variables rather than cases. Quantitative researchers are less interested in individuals than in the common features of groups of people. And the fourth, statistics and the language of statistics, which discuss the significance of statistics in the quantitative research. And sixth, standardized procedure to assess objective reality. It's highlighted the general quant aspiration of eliminating any individual-based subjectivity from the various phases of the research process by developing systematic canons and rules for every facet of the data collection and analysis. And the last is quest of generalizability and universal laws. Numbers, variables, standardized procedure, statistic, and scientific reasoning are all part of the ultimate quest for facts that are generalizable beyond the particular and add up to wide-ranging, ideally universal laws. So that's the characteristics of quantitative method. So, and last method, which is mixed method research, is that human sciences has a distinct research approach, and it is useful to convey a basic definition and description of the approach in the method section of proposal. So there are three types of mixed methods designs, which are convergent parallel, explanatory sequential, and exploratory sequential. In the convergent parallel, in this approach, the researcher collects quantitative and qualitative data, provide different types of information, often detailed views of the participants qualitatively, and scores on instruments quantitatively, and together they resulted the same. And in the explanatory sequential, mixed method approach are designed in mixed methods that appeals individuals with strong quantitative background or relatively new to qualitative approaches. In the exploratory sequential, started by qualitative followed by quantitative phase, and it is design which the researcher exploring with qualitative data and uses the second findings in a second quantitative phase. In the mixed method research, there are the values and the rationale of conducting mixed method research, which at the general level, at practical level, and at procedural level. In the general level, it is chosen because its strength of drawing on qualitative and quantitative research and minimizing the limitations of both approaches. At practical level, provides sophisticated and complex research to research that appeals to those on the forefront of new procedures. And at the procedural level, it is useful strategy to have some more complete understanding of research problems and problems or questions. So the last thing is research question. Research question is the most important thing because it determines the method will be used in conducting research. There also there are also some principles of good research questions. First, it's one issue only. Second, specific or focused. Third, without assumption. And the last is researchable. So that's all my explanation about research methodology. So thank you.